Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Luis Magalong. I'll be your host. This is Luis Magalong of Vertical Parallel, and I'll be your host this afternoon in this series, Moving Beyond Crisis. We're entering our seventh part, or part seven of this training. This training is brought to you by, or this was created because of the Burden to Breakthrough. Okay, so everyone, hello, everyone. I just want to say hi first. Okay, so while waiting for the others, I just want to say hi. Hi, everyone. Okay, magkakaroon tayo ng pabati portion later, no? Yeah, no? Okay, so I've seen. Okay, if this is your first time, just please click like, comment on the page. Just post a shout out. Allow us to feel your presence. Now I'm seeing others joining. No, nag-increase na. The numbers are increasing. So once again, thank you. Hello for our first, and the first one to comment, si Jads. Hello, Jads. Good afternoon from Malabon City. All right. Okay, let's thank you. Thank you for spending your time with us. We really appreciate you joining us. And there's Charmaine. Wow, I think this is not your first time, but thank you. Thank you for joining. Yan, I have been yan, thank you. Thank you, Jads. You've been watching yan. Sabi ni Jads, I have been watching this series. So thank you, Jads, for joining us and spending your afternoon with us. Hi, Amanda. Yan, I saw your comment. I saw your post. Yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining. If you know somebody who could benefit from this, kindly click or tag them along so they could spend a more healthier afternoon this time. Also, we'd like to thank our partners, Icon Graphics, Peme, AIB, yan sila Sir Ian, Elevation, Mr. Prudy Verso, and of course our participating group who would be joining us once again in this series, the Philippine Ports Authority. Okay, welcome po. Thank you for partnering with us. So keep your comments coming. Okay, say hi. Yan. Hello, Dea. I know you've been attending frequently, so thank you. All right. Okay, while waiting, ayan, dumadami na, no? So it's nice. It's nice that more joining, more incoming. Last Tuesday, we discussed about maximizing your personal resources. And thank you, Sir PJ, for joining. And also for our partner group, which is AIB, si Sir Ian, the previous weeks. Thank you. And a lot of speakers, partners are joining us in this endeavor. So, okay, allow me this time to show you one of the reasons why we're doing this. Okay, allow me to show this video. Okay, so actually it was the video. Yeah, nagkaroon ako ng mix up ko. Okay, this is the I showed you the video of vertical parallel just to know more about us. Uh, yeah, you can visit our page, and if you really want, sorry, if there's any concern or you wanted to partner with us or ask our services, you can visit our page. Also, nagkamali ako nun sa video, no? It was supposed to be the burden to breakthrough, but since I've already shown you our video, yan po ang ating mga speakers na ginigest, or at the same time, yan po ang speakers na meron ng vertical parallel, because we wanted to partner with you as we pave way or as we create ways for your company or your group to progress. That's the reason why we exist, and that's why we're doing this, because we just don't want to partner with you. We just wanted to supplement what you have, because mainly it's your show, it's what you do, it's a purpose you've called us. Sorry, it's a purpose you've been called, and for us is to support you and supplement what you're doing. Yeah, kami po ang isa sa inyong mga fans as you do your business. So to know more about us, you can visit our page. You can direct message us, and numbers will be shown on the screen in case you just wanted, in case you wanted to know more about us. So, kung mapapansin nyo, no, medyo iba yung background ko this afternoon. Because of some interruptions, at nagkaroon po kami ng I think one of the power interruptions due to, I think, overload on transformers. So I think because of, I'm not sure, I'm not sure, but the Meralco is being there, is checking it. But I suppose dahil po sa marami yung gumagamit at naka-online, no? So speaking of that, because people are getting online, that's why also we are doing this. It's because to make use of the time spent at home para po mas maging malaman ng ating mga hapon. So thank you once again for joining us, and I hope this would not be your last. I hope that you join us and continue joining us sa ating mga trainings. So VP or our group is just to make an introduction to further for you to know what we're doing, and we've been doing this for more than a decade. So we just want you to know our heart on this one, and that's why we're doing this. So even though kahit iba po ang aking background ngayon, it's because we have to shift location, and because we have to shift the location, we want to make sure that the content that we're delivering to you has a quality. At the same time, intact po siya. Okay, so party po yan ng tinatawag natin business continuity plan, or yung mga BCP natin, na alam ko po meron po tayo sa mga companies natin. But that's what we're doing. In case there would be power interruptions, we will be shifting, okay, or we will be moving location. And just in case, in the future runs na magkaroon ng problem, so what we'll do is we will inform everyone who has registered. That's why we are putting the link, okay, on our FB page para po maka-register po sila. And those who had registered, may inform namin kayo in case there would be changes. So moving back, okay, we are VP, and we exist to bridge you and your company to success. So we exist in 4 channels. We have our Speakers Bureau, wherein we bring you the best speakers in the country to provide you the best learnings and quantifiable and results-based or results-oriented na mga speakers natin. Second, we have our events management, which what we do, hindi po kami ang social events. Kami po ay learning events. So that's what we do. Okay, we help you. We produce also, we produce, we manage, okay, and we source our things just to create a good learning event for you. Third is we have our customized training, wherein we customize your training based on the needs analysis. So we conduct, okay, just approach us after this or direct message us. What we do is we visit your office, we'll conduct a training needs analysis for us and for you to better identify what part of the business that needs to be taken care of or has to be focused on. So that's what we do. So we customize this in a way that would help you train your employees or the individuals in your company. So we work just as I mentioned, we work hand in hand with groups like you to further boost not only the business side but also not only the competency but the soft skills as well. So more than that, we have a new channel, which is the creative agency. To know more about this, just ask us. What we do is we will create ways for you to shift if there's any shift or direction wise, especially because of this pandemic. We need to augment such changes. So with this, we help you analyze. We provide you in intervention measures, and we try to measure it. So those are the four channels that VP is moving. And yan, continue to come in. Welcome to Sir Edward. Yan, coming in. And Sir Paulo, Miss Armina, Miss Elsa, thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending this afternoon with us. Okay, so if you do have questions, just put it in comment. We will answer them as while on air. Even if we're off air, we'll try to answer them to you. I will answer them. Okay. So what else? If you, like I mentioned, no, to those who just got in, if you know somebody who could benefit from this is a good topic. This is the one of the best topics in one of the topics that is requested from our group. So tag them along. This is worth of your hour. So once again, okay, meron pa ba? Any more announcements? So medyo na ano lang ako, na disorganized because of, but maraming changes. But just I mentioned, we enjoy having you here. This is our part 7 series. Uh, Yan. This is our part 7 series. Oops. But it's okay. Yan. Okay, so allow me to introduce our speaker this afternoon. Okay. Uh, Hello, yan. May mga humabol pa nag-log in. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so allow me, this afternoon, okay, to introduce our speaker. Okay, burden to yeah. Our speaker, okay, this afternoon, okay. All right. So nagkakaroon, normal po 'yan sa ating pag nagkakaroon po ng live continuous live show. All right, thank you guys for coming in. Ayan, may mga nagpabate, no. Okay, last time we enjoyed the question and answer portion, and I hope this afternoon we will be able to make this interactive more. So if you do have questions, kindly comment on the page. On the comment below. So our speaker will try to answer them as much as many as we can. Last Tuesday we ran out of time, but we were able to answer those questions off air as well. So moving beyond crisis, just to show you the poster you're seeing in your screens right now is the next speakers or the coming speakers that we'll have. So on the next week, we have Sir Joel, and then Sir Efren and Sir RD sa mga susunod na mga araw natin. Just visit our page and to know more the upcoming trainings that we will be having, the online trainings that we'll be having, and the speakers that we're having. So these are the speakers. So thank you nga po pala sa ating mga speakers. If you're watching us right now, thank you for our partner speakers. Thank you for your heart. We appreciate the effort that you're giving us, and we love you. All right. So moving on, our speaker for this part 7 series entitled Resiliency After Pandemic, in Contingency Planning. Okay. Our speaker is a president and CEO of PEME Consultancy Incorporated. He is a president and CEO of Proactive Lifestyle Corporation. Okay. Yeah, president of Proactive Lifestyle Corporation. He is the vice president of iHealth Medcare Incorporated, a chief operating officer of SmartCon Builders Incorporated. He is also an international speaker on occupational safety and health, okay, which was conducted in other countries outside Philippines. He is he has his certifications and accreditations are He is an accredited occupational safety and health consultant under the Department of Labor and Employment. Since 1998 up to present, he is a certified safety officer. Kailangan po yan ng mga companies right now, no? He under Department of Energy. He is a certified instructor of the Philippine National Red Cross. He is an accredited national trainer for the Civil Service Commission. He is also a certified scuba diver and from Paddy, Australia in 1998, and he is a defensive driving instructor. More than that, he is a consultant for occupational safety and health for FSC Metal Corporation, where more than 200 employees, a Jolin Manufacturing Corporation, the Far East Hotel, AIMM Builders, which is located in Davao City. Okay, so yan, he has a lot of foreign trainings, okay, attended. And to know, hindi ko na po patagalin, no? Allow me to introduce Mr. Joel Ello. Sir Joel. Sir Joel. Hi, Sir Joel.
Hi, Sir Lois. Good afternoon.
Sir, binigyan kita ng kahit pilitin ko pong paiksian, talagang talagang mabigat ang yung credentials at alam ko po na kung meron pong bayad hindi namin kaya afford yung PF. But thank you, Sir Joel, for joining us. Thank you for your heart. We appreciate your time. Salamat po sa oras niyo, Sir Joel.
Thank you sa napakahabang introduction, Sir Luis. Hi muna ako sa aking mga nakikita sa Facebook, to my mentor, Jimmy Reyes, Sir Patrick from North Cotabato, Irene from Baguio, and my manager si Den, at isang magaling na contractor si Jojo Alvarez. Thank you for joining. And welcome to our session. Let's get ball rolling. Pag may mga tanong kayo, I have Jimmy Reyes to answer. Okay. Sir Luis, okay na to?
Yes, sir. Okay na po. You
Okay.
can proceed.
Okay. Ay, mag-forward Ayan. I have this, I prepared an objective for this session. Resiliency after pandemic, contingency planning. This define resiliency, business continuity, family contingencies, and survival guide for individual. These are very basic as safety professionals. But for those who are not yet in safety professions, we have some new introductions on how to be resilient. But we have to define first, what is resiliency? What is resilience? After this almost 3 months that we are in lockdown period, in the last more than 2 months, ang dami po naghihirap. So ang thread ngayon is really resiliency. How resilient we are. So it's, the others define resilience as our ability to successfully and quickly cope up or bounce back from a crisis. Gaano ba tayo kabilis makabangon pag may pagsubok sa buhay? Yun ang mabigat na hamon ng mga Pilipino ngayon. I'm very sad today. Nakita ko, napakataas naman ng cases ng ating COVID-19. Mag-announce ang ating presidente kung tutuloy ba tayo or mag-GCQ na tayo sa Metro Manila. So ang buong Pilipinas ay nakaabang dyan. Whether tuloy o hindi, kailangan po resilient tayo. Now, I have these symbols of resiliency. Both Japanese and Chinese. In Japan nga, kung naka-travel tayo ng Japan, kitang-kita natin. Sa Japan, they have a lot of bamboos. Kasi sa kanila, bamboos is a symbol of resiliency. Anumang pagsubok, anumang bagyo, ang bamboo bumabangon. Kasi with Chinese. Ganun dapat tayo mga Pilipino. Ganun dapat tayo mga negosyante, tayo mga empleyado. Gaano tayo kabilis makabangon pag may pagsubok sa buhay. Now, what are the domains of resilience? I have this research, domains of resilience. First, physical. Our physical flexibility, how flexible we are, how dynamic we are, our endurance, our strength. Gaano ba tayo kalakas makabangon? Second domain is emotional. Our emotional flexibility. If we recall to the history, after the 1918 pandemic, 2 years after, ang dami nag-suicide. Ngayon, ito yung challenge natin. Gaano tayo ka-resilient after this pandemic? Dapat positive outlook pa rin tayo. Dapat self-regulation. And third is spiritual. Our belief is spiritual flexibility, commitment to our values, and tolerance to others. And fourth is mental. Our mental flexibility, attention to span, ability to focus. We have to examine ourselves on these 4 aspects, domains of resilience. Now, what are the characteristics, manifestations that we are resilient? First, optimism. We have to focus on our strength. Anong lakas natin? Next is attitude, the attitude to life. We have to focus on the actions, on kando. Ano bang kaya kong gawin? Although, kitang-kita natin mga kapatid, maraming mga negosyo. Mga kaibigan ko mga kontraktor, hello Sir Jojo Alvarez. Ang dami kong kaibigan kontraktor, ang daming project. Nung nag-lockdown, pagsak ang projects. Natapos ang project, wala silang collection. That's the biggest problem sa mga negosyo ngayon. Collection, liquidity. Paano mo buhayin ang mga workers? Dapat yung attitude natin, no? Focus. What can we do? Emotional stress. The key to good communications. How we control ourselves, our response to circumstances, our organizational ability. Social support, the network of friends and families. That is why during the lockdown, I call a lot of my friends. I call Jimmy Reyes, say hi. Sabi ko, may red wine ba kayo dyan? Just, we need social support, network with friends and family. And the positive aspect on the lockdown, yung bonding with our family. Sense of humor. We can laugh at life's frustrations. Kailangan po natin, kaya nating tumawa kahit po may pagsubok. Ganun kagaling ang mga Pilipino. Pinagtatawanan din minsan ang problema. Pero hanggang gaano kahaba? Self-belief, our confidence, our high self-esteem, and our ability to solve problem, our willingness to adapt, and our flexibility. So we have to review all of this. Do we have this? Then we are resilient. The problem now, we have this emerging risks. What are the challenges that we are facing or about to face despite that we are resilient? Ito yung nakakatakot. No? The global recession, the economic collapse. If you read some news, airlines, almost all airlines declared bankrupt. Malls, restaurants. Dati pag sinabi mo may franchise ka ng isang malaking restaurant, sikat ka na. Ano na nangyari ngayon? No? Dati pa sabing AAA contractor ka. Wow! Pero ngayon ang daming problema sa mga contractor. This is the risk that we have to face. The economic. Another risk is corporatization, globalization, the merging of companies. In order to survive, companies has to merge. The problem now, unemployment. Another risk is technological innovation, robotics. So some companies now ay kailangan po ghost technology. In Japan, they use robotics. Another risk is psychosocial, or we call it stress. Ang daming stress ngayon. Paano makabayad sa utang? Labor unrest. Target 5 million Filipinos will be unemployed. So problema natin yan. Another risk, climate change, global warming. We have to face the reality that all of these pandemics is also effect of climate change. Another cyber risk. Ang dami pong nang hahack ngayon. Even banks now are being hacked. Nakakatakot. No? We have a lot of risks. Resistance to new legislations. Ang daming i-impose ang government. But sometimes pag ang tao gutom, problema natin yan. People will resist. Another is terrorism. Pag gutom ang tao, dadami ang mga terrorists. Dadami ang mga separatist group. And the biggest challenge also is communicable disease. The biological risk we're facing now, the COVID-19. Ang problema, pag manganak pa ang COVID-19, kailan natin ma-discover ang vaccine nito? The problem in our country, parang sumunod na rin tayo sa ibang bansa. The aging population. As per statistics, 10% of Pinoys, 60 years old, pataas. Mabuti si Sir Jimmy Reyes, Ruby Ramirez, and others ng mga kaibigan ko, hindi pa 60 yan. Another threat is emerging chemical substances. Online businesses. Lahat ngayon online. Wala ka nang kailangang tao ngayon. You can run business. Ako, I sit here in the condo. I run my business via online. And lastly, environmental crisis. So napakaraming risks that we are about to face or are facing now. That is why we need to address, we need to manage the risk. And how to manage the risk? For you. We need to identify the real nature of our current crisis. We need to intervene and minimize damage and recover from the crisis. How quick we can recover. How to minimize the damage. Nandiyan na yung crisis. Paano natin ma-minimize yung damage? At paano tayo maka-recover the fastest as we can. And that is why we need to be proactive. Crisis management is proactive. In Japan, they call it predictive. We call it preventive. But the problem now, crisis is here. We have to be proactive. We need to forecast potential crises and plan how to deal with them. Those owners of companies, we need to have time and resources to complete a crisis management plan before we experience a crisis. Before we call it business continuity plan. Do we have a business continuity plan? And allow me to quote Sancho. Sancho once said, and I quote, "The best defense is a well-planned offense." Yan ang challenge natin, mga kapatid. The best defense is a well-planned offense. Now, what are the guidelines on how to have our crisis management plan? We need to predict, anticipate everything that could go wrong and identify some issues. We need to decide what our position. Prevent. We need to take preventive measures. Plan. Kaya may kasabihan dati, it wasn't raining, we know about the art. We need to plan. In case prevention doesn't work, prepare a plan to deal with crisis. Persevere, then evaluate. These are our guidelines. My friends, in crisis management, expect the unexpected. We don't expect this COVID-19. We don't expect the Taal eruption. And a while ago, 1:45, an earthquake in Ilocos. Expect the unexpected. The key to crisis management is critical analyzing risks, and we need to plan ahead. Because once a crisis develops, it's too late for prevention. We need to have this damage control. And of course, network with our law enforcement officials and others, health officials, medical personnel. The unexpected. Now let's go to the micro to macro perspective in managing crisis, in handling the crisis. How to mitigate, how to be prepared. The essence now is preparedness and mitigation. Mitigation, of course, in an emergency management cycle. To quote Sir Martin Aguda, thank you for watching. Mitigation is very important. In a macro perspective, we need to mitigate. At the same time, we need to be prepared also and ready to respond and recover. But in the real McCoy, the real scenario, the most important here is mitigation, followed by preparedness. Because we cannot respond, we cannot recover if we don't have any mitigation plans and preparedness plans. And allow me to quote Dr. Ted Esguerra. He has all these mitigation plans, preparedness plans, and ready to respond and recover after the emergency. Now, there are four hierarchy or level of preparedness. Of course, country preparedness. Our government is preparing our country despite the meager resources. But on our part, organizational preparedness, if we own this company, how can we sustain? Our problem now is how can we sustain operations? How can we feed our workers despite without operations? That's organizational preparedness and others. Third is family preparedness. How prepared is our family and our individual preparedness? I'll go to specific. Sir Jojo Alvarez, is your company prepared? Do you have emergency response team? And do you have your response equipment for your ERT? Do you have training? And Martin Aguda can do that. Then we need to establish a response plan for all types of emergencies. Our operational response plan, our contingency plan, our contingency fund. We need budget. We need to be liquid always. And the management should have a crisis response team. And the bottom line here is our business continuity plan. How to sustain program, how our company survived all the challenges ahead of time. Preparedness as an organization. Now, what happens if we are not prepared? What happens? That's a challenge. The feelings of helplessness. Kaya marami nag-suicide. Kasi hindi sila handa. We do not move from the comfort zone. The will to survive has diminished. We add to the chaos and disorder. We are now liability rather than asset. We add to the statistics. If we are not prepared, dagdag ka sa 15 to 16,000. You add to the depletion resources. The long-term effect is psychological disturbance in a vicious cycle. Now we have to review this one. Now, is your family prepared? Do you have emergency plan as a family? Do you designate a meeting place if family members are separated? Do you have a survival bag, a go bag in your home, in your car, in your office? If you are trapped for 1 day, 72 hours, how you survive? Or 7 days, 1 month, 3 months? our survivability. Your contact with your friends and families. First aid training, first aid kits. And of course, care provisions for our sick members of our family. One of our challenges, my dear friends, is really your family prepared? As individual now, it's go to micro. As individual, are we prepared also? We should be an asset rather than liabilities. Which is most important to us? From Dr. Disguera, what's most important to us? Sabi Dr. Security is very important. We need to be feel secured. Lalo ngayon, ang taas. Pagkatapos nito, tataas ang crime. Is our family, is ourselves is secured. We have water, shelter, non-perishable foods, vehicle optional, standby power. During last 2 weeks ago's typhoon, we have a black subdivision. I'm the only house have a generator. Are we prepared? Clothing, malong is very important. First aid kit, ready as individual. Now, managing safety and health is very important. We need to manage health and safety. What is safety if we are not healthy? Therefore, for those owners of company, we make it sure that we should be profitable in order to survive. In fact, Jack Ma mentioned in his latest pronouncement, the greatest profit daw for this year if we are alive. But as we are businessmen, we need to make our company profitable. And that is why we need to invest health and safety to make us profitable. We need to consider health and safety as our performance indicators, as a condition of employment, as a way of life, as a passion to everybody, as conformance to global standards. We need our Pinoys to be world-class. We need Filipinos to be world-class. We need to be our company globally competitive. Comply with government regulations. Manage stress and preparedness. Now, allow me to share with you one slide for stress management. Because nakakalungkot. Pag naglakad ako sa mall, yung mga nakasalubong ko, mukhang stress. Pag nakita mo sa Facebook, sa social media, ang mga tao, puro stress. You know guys, given yung stress, but at the same time, we need to manage. Nandiyan na yung stress. But how we manage stress? I have these 7 principles of managing stress. And allow me to go. Principle of identification, know you are. Dedication, know you want to please. We cannot please everybody. Set your goals. We need to review our goals. Your goal before, maybe you need to revise that para hindi ka ma-stress. We need to focus, concentrate. Ang problema ng mga Pilipino, ang daming gustong pasukin, walang natutuloy. Tama, Ma'am Irene from Baguio. Marami mga Pilipino, maraming gustong pasukin, walang natutuloy. We need to focus. Delegate, don't try to do everything by yourself. Make a habit to reflect and pray. Meditate. Then relax. We need to also relax. Take time to enjoy life. Life is short. Now, our driving force now is about change. We need to change. Because if you will not change, and I quote, you will be changed. It's now about change. And saying goes, the only permanent thing in this world is change. And the change comes from resolution. And I have quote this acronym resolution. We need to resolve, enlist, shout it, verbalize it, own it, link to others, unload failures. Move on. Take stock, invest, organize. Never and never and never quit. It's about change. We need to resolve. Now, I would like to emphasize on that later. I have these compilations of some strategies for crisis contingencies. One, be open-minded. Panahon na po na dapat ang Pinoy bukas ang isipan. Dati pinagsasabi natin, OFWs are the unsung heroes. Saan ang mga OFW yan? Pinauwi sila. The problem now, we have a lot of OFWs stranded abroad. So we have to be open-minded. Bukas dapat isipan natin. We have to move on. We need to widen our networks. We need to expand and diversify. Kami mga contractor. To become a contractor, pag nag-failed ka, wala na, bagsak na yan. We need to diversify other business. And you need to select business, which is JIT, just-in-time business. Sa ngayon po, pipiliin mo ang business. During the 75 days lockdown, ano na-click na business? Online. Delivery. When I drive EDSA, ano nakikita mo? Puro mga nag-deliver ng business. Iba na ngayon eh. Nagbabago. So hindi na po click ngayon ang malls. Ako'y nalulungkot pag umikot ako sa malls dyan to buy something, minumulto ng malls. We need to check our investments. Now check your investments. Lessons learned from the experience and learn from the experts. So ano experience natin ngayon? And we need to learn from experts. Kaya I had to listen to Bo Sanchez, I had to listen Francis Kong, and other great authors from the experts. Then for the owners of company, this is a sad reality. Because the trend now, we need to practice flat and lean organization. Companies now should be lean and flat. Di na uso ang bureaucratic, hierarchical organizations. Adapt to new technologies. Dati hirap na hirap tayo sa Zoom. Hirap na hirap tayo sa Google Meet, Microsoft Meeting, etc. There's no way. We have to adapt new technologies. Diba, Sir Jimmy Reyes? Magpapaturo pa tayo noon, pero kailangan mag-adapt na tayo. We need to prioritize needs, wants, desires. We need to know what are the wants, what are the desires. We need to prioritize. Is this needs, wants, and desires? In this crisis now, is really survival. What are the needs? Yun na lang muna natin. Wants and desires to follow. Guys, I challenge you. We need to stay liquid. The pandemic that we have now is just the first wave. And we hope we will not encounter second and third wave. That is why save money. Psychological and physiological health. We need to be mentally capable of handling this crisis. We need to be physically fit. Think micro to macro. And we need to be multi-skilled. Multitasking, multi-skilling. Kami mga may-ari ng kumpanya ngayon. Dati may driver kami. Ngayon, kami na magdadrive. Kami na ang layason. Lahat. Ikaw na yung engineer, ikaw na lahat, ikaw na accountant. That's realities. We need to be multi-skilled. Now, I share these insights in my Facebook page. The lessons learned in life in line with our crisis. We need to value savings. Value savings. Don't spend more than what we earn. Live below our means. And Boss Sanchez spend 70%, save 20%, and give tithes 10%. Be resilient, bounce back, recover, be prepared, have contingencies, be safe and healthy. Be an entrepreneur, start small. Kailangan magsipag, dublin pang sipag natin ngayon. Dapat marami na tayong ka-networks ngayon. Use social media for networks. Study, enhance our competencies, apply the best lessons in life. Never stop learning. Have dreams. Don't stop dreaming. But we need to have the roadmap to success. Change or you will be changed. We need to adapt change. Be a positive thinker. With, of course, positive attitudes. Have courage, strong determinations. Godly character. Pray hard. And have time for our family. And to end, allow me to share with you this simple quotation, an African proverb. It is useless to tell a river to stop running. The best thing is to learn how to swim in the direction it is flowing. Thank you much. Sir Luis, thank you very much. Vertical Parallel, thank you very much for inviting me. I hope you learned something from our presentation this afternoon.
Thank you, Sir Joel. Thank you for a very mouthful topic. Now, so we wait for the questions, sa mga papasok na questions natin, no? So while we are waiting for the other questions, so if you're able to learn something or took notes of what Sir Joel taught us today, maybe you would consider joining us in our training with Sir Joel this coming June 29 to 30. So this is produced by Vertical Parallel on June 29 to 30. I will have Sir Joel as our speaker, talking about the mandatory basic occupational safety and health para po trainings. So if you are, kung meron kailangan po yan ng bawat companies na na established. Also the starting companies, you need this. If your company has a safety officer, ito naman po, updated po ba kayo? So laging ina-update ng DOLE ang ating mga safety regulations pati ang trainings, no? So if you're a safety officer, mas familiar po kayo dito. So we are encouraging also to attend and join us this June 29 to 30. So wait for further announcement dun po sa oras. This is an online training brought to you by our group, Vertical Parallel. Also, if you've been enjoying the topics that we bring you, you might as well consider supporting. So supporting our Burden to Breakthrough. This campaign is done to raise funds for our swab booths, PPEs, face masks, face shields para sa ating mga health workers or frontliners. So just I'll show you the video para po mas maging familiar po tayo. Okay, our Burden to Breakthrough video.
The number of coronavirus patients in the country reached 10,610. 1,991 health workers are infected with COVID-19 with 34 deaths to date. Please support our cause to protect our frontliners. We are seeking your help through Burden to Breakthrough.
Okay, so that's why we're doing this, the online training. So if you've been learning so far, I hope with the past series, so nakikita ko po no may mga familiar po na mga names yan or yung mga friends natin sa Facebook na sumusuporta po no. If this has been helpful, please support our Burden to Breakthrough campaign. So this you can actually help us in 4 ways. First is you could share if you know somebody or a group who are willing to help or donate. Just share this Burden to Breakthrough campaign. Second, if you have if you would like to donate or share your resources, just get in touch with us. We will provide you the details. And okay, before tayo mag Q&A, no? Okay. Also, if you're interested to join, just PM us also. So may mga questions. Yeah. Also, we're doing this hashtag, di ba? So to promote our Burden to Breakthrough, meron po tayo. You can do on your shoutouts or your comment. Ito po, yan. Flash ko sa screen. Ayan. Hashtag Burden to Breakthrough or hashtag Moving Beyond Crisis. So let's continue sharing it. Let's continue promoting it because in a way, we will be able to produce or create yung swab booths po natin. So yung swab booths na yan, binibigay po natin yan sa mga select public hospitals. Yan po ang ginagamit once we enter the mass testing. So we are coordinating with the hospitals na yung first booths na napadala na po. So to our partners, thank you for continuously supporting us and thank you for continuously promoting the Burden to Breakthrough campaign. Also, okay, ayan, hindi pala, my questions. Ayan, Sir Joel, meron na pong mga phone in. Hindi pala, luma na ang phone in no, sa mga comments or message questions. So, may nagtanong, si Sir Joel, mukhang sikat kayo, no? Familiar daw ang face. Si Sir Joel, isa po yan sa mga safety officer ng Napocor before, Sir Joel, no? Okay, so ito po yung question. Ano pong contingency plan ng business ngayon na pwede i-adapt? Sir Joel?
Anong contingency plan na
ano daw
kayang i-adapt?
Oh, yes.
Doon sa aking presentation kanina, ilalagay ko na doon yung business continuity plan na kailangan meron isang company. Kung wala talaga tayo, nabubulaga talaga tayo. And that is why another contingency now is diversification. If this business will not work now, we need to diversify. We need to do other business. Or we need to think another options. Or paano gagawin? Tulad ni Sir Lois. Hindi na kaya ngayon yung, because of physical distancing. Ano gagawin natin? Options is what? Online. We need really to have to be innovative. Negosyante, niisip namin palagi paano kami namin buhayin ang mga tao namin. Diba, Sir Lois? Ganon din tayo. So, paano mo buhayin yung negosyo? Paano natin i-uplift yung business natin? In fact, sabi ni Jack Ma, survival na eh. Kailangan marunong ka mag-survive. Ang dami kong kaibigan, business owners, nasa malls. Wala sila, sarado. Logi, malls ngayon. I have a friend, franchise siya ng Pancake, Max, and others. Banggitin ko na. Talagang, lugi. So you need to diversify. So anong ginawa nila? Through mass media, through media. Delivery. Kailangan mo talaga mag-innovate. You need to be creative. So kailangan po contingency, and resiliency. Yan na po ang natin ngayon. Thank you sa nagsabi to. We need really to be resilient. This is the best ngayon topic natin ngayon after this pandemic or this pandemic. Thank you, Sir Luis.
Next. Thank you, Sir Joel. No? Meron pong isa pa nagtanong. Kailangan po ba ng they're asking if we need a safety officer kapag maliit lang daw po ang company. Is it a need or service lang ang ino-offer? Teka. Pero siguro I think Sir Joel he's asking or the person is asking no kung kailangan ba daw ng isang safety officer ng isang company kapag maliit lang. Sir Joel?
Sir, as mandated po sa batas, Republic Act 11058, DO 198, required talaga tayo na about establishment may safety officer. So, although classified yan as low risk, medium risk, or you attend our seminar on June, di ba? Online, Sir Luis, para malaman nyo kung anong kailangan yung meron kayo. So, I will not preempt that. Okay.
Sir Joel. Okay. So, okay. So, sige, if you're interested, you can PM us. Guys, yan, hosts who are attending right now, if you know somebody, you could PM us, or you could join us on June 29 to 30 for other details regarding that basic occupational safety and health training for our workers. Direct message us or check our VP page. So may isa pa pong question, Sir Joel. Sabi dito, what are the possible safety measures that we can adapt with our families right now? Sir Joel?
Sir, nawala, sir.
Hi, Sir
Can
Joel.
you please,
Okay.
Yes, sir. Pakiulit, sir.
Yung question niya is, do we have basic, or what are the possible basic safety measures that we can adapt right now for our families? Okay. Siguro personal na question para daw meron bang daw pong pamilya bang basic safety na pwedeng gamitin or tandaan?
Sir, hindi ko nakuha, sir, ang question, sir.
Ay, sorry, Sir Joel. Okay, I'll repeat it again. Do we have other safety measures na pwedeng i-adapt daw sa mga families right now?
Okay. Isa sa slide doon kanina is about preparedness as a family. So, kailangan po ngayon sa sitwasyon na we need to build up in a house, to have more water, stock water, alternative power. We need to have a stock of security measures in our house, because after this pandemic, tataas yung crime. We need to be secured. So make our family secured. Stay home as much as possible. Hanggat may virus, essential trip lang po kailangan stay home. Hanggat wala pa tayong vaccine, we need to stay home and have contingency in our house. So, thank you very much. I hope I answered that question.
Okay, so medyo lang, sir. Nagkakaroon lang po tayo. There's being intermittent signal with, I think, with the connection right now. But thank you, Sir Joel, for that. When you said stay at home, make your family secure, the basic, and also make sure, sabi ni Sir Joel, water and the basic needs, so food and water. Yun yung sabi na pwedeng safety measures, and make sure that you have, of course, I think additional would be the basic, the news, di ba? Make sure you're tuned in with the news that we have para alam po natin yung mga nagaganap sa ating sa labas ng ating ng ating mga bakuran. So ito po, Sir Joel, may question po sila with regard to business continuity. Do we have a template that we can use na pwedeng kopyahin na tulad ng ibang industries? Sir Joel?
Sir, normally ang BCP or Business Continuity Plan, meron namang templates yan, pero mas magaling de-develop siya specifically tailor-fit doon sa company. Kung anong nature of business, anong nature of risk, your businesses, anong exposures, kailangan i-develop yan. But pwede pag-usapan natin yan, Sir Luis. Get the number at pwede nating i-discuss sa kanya in details. Kasi mahaba ang business continuity plan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I hope we're able to answer your questions, guys. May mga nagpo-phone in na, but because of time constraints, I think we have to cut it short. But if you're interested, you can join us on June 29 to 30 over the basic occupational safety and health training for you. For details, we will post it on our page. So please make sure you visit our page. So thank you po sa mga nag-like, sa mga nag-comment, sa mga nagbahagi ng kanilang mga questions. And also, yeah, the one of ayan, kapapasok lang no. Ayan, one of the topics that would be included on June 29, correct po, June 29 to 30, 2020, this would be our online webinar, okay, for the basic occupational safety and health training. We will be talking about creating safety management, your emergency response team, your contingency plan, business continuity, taking care of your workplace and workplace safety, your emergency plan, and to ease our burden amidst crisis. So yan po isa sa mga topics. Sa mga topics na i-discuss natin on June 29 to 30. So please make sure you join us. DM us for other details. And do you have other questions? Okay. So Joel, maaari ko bang hingian ng pwede ko ba kayong hingian ng final words over for mga short encouragement words together. Also, pwede ko bang kayong hingian ng yan para po i-announce ang ating Burden to Breakthrough campaign.
Okay, encourage ko po like our Facebook page, Vertical Parallel, and our advocacy ni Sir Luis, ang grupo ni Sir Luis. And keep in touch palagi sa aming mga advocacies at sa aming mga programs sa Vertical Parallel. Thank you, Sir Luis. Thank you po sa nanonood.
Sir Joel, meron po ba kayo namang parang encouraging words or safety, kumbaga ano ba tatawag, safety words ba 'yon sa ating mga ngayon?
The most important in life is safety and health. What money for if you are not safe and if you're not healthy? And our challenge here, we need to value life. And if you value life, we need to value health and safety. And kaya saying those, safety first. But now, health also is being considered. What is safety if we are not healthy? Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you, Sir Joel, for a very encouraging wisdom. Yan, tandaan mo natin safety, okay, and security, and health also for our family. So I think we've because of time constraints, if you do have guys who are logged in or watching us right now, if you do have questions, please post a comment, and we will try to answer them even off air. And also, please make sure to like and comment. Okay, say hi para naman po maramdaman namin yung presence. If you've been watching this series for quite a while, I hope you would also consider supporting our Burden to Breakthrough. We have entered our 3rd week. So for our partners, for the individual partners, thank you for supporting, being part of this campaign. We're able to, I think on next week, we'll provide you with the report. And also, meron pa ba sa ating, okay, ayan, okay. So, this coming next week, if I hope you would also, ayan, I'll show you some of, next week, sorry. And these are the speakers for next week. I hope you would, yan po, ang ating topic for next week, led by Mr. R.D. Abelio. It's entitled Moving Beyond Crisis. Beyond the Crisis is Back to Basics. Okay, his title is Beyond the Crisis is Back to Basics. It's a very interesting topic, and if you I would like to invite the managers, if you're a manager, if you are one of the decision makers, if you belong to the top the mid up to Execom, I would like to invite you to join us next week. This topic would be led by our speaker, Mr. R.D. Abelio. Also on next week then, si Sir Joel Cruz, he'll be talking about wait, I lost my list, but it's business opportunity. So maximizing or identifying business and good business opportunities. Yan po I think would be next week, Thursday. But on Tuesday, Join us as Mr. R.D. Abelio talks about Moving Beyond Crisis, series pa rin natin, entitled Beyond the Crisis is Back to Basics. So, and I think so. I think wala na po. For our further announcements, please check our page. Please like, please share, and also to those who've been watching our videos, our talks or our discussions, webinars. Please do share them. I hope this has been helpful for you for this past few weeks. And thank you once again for joining us, spending your time with us during Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. We love you. We thank you for the support. And okay, as we close, allow me to pray for us. Okay, so let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time together that you've allowed us to talk about what it is to put a topmost priority over safety and security. And thank you for reminding us about our health. And we thank you for our physical health, Father. We thank you that you are continuously making us strong over this pandemic and holistically, oh God, and in community. Thank you for providing experts who would teach us, who would help us be mindful over the situation and how we can beat this. We thank you for this opportunity of learning that you're giving us. We thank you for the attendees. We bless your name. We thank you for this afternoon. We love you, Father, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Okay. So once again, thank you, Sir Joel, for your time. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for the learnings. Thank you for the knowledge. So I hope, guys, you'd also join us on June 29, 30 over the basic occupational safety training natin. And also next week for the continued series on part 8 of Back to Basics, or Beyond the Crisis is Back to Basics. Once again, thank you. Thank you, Sir Joel. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So once again, support our B2B. Okay, so we thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay.
God bless.
God bless.
The number of coronavirus patients in the country reached 10,610. 1,991 health workers are infected with COVID-19, with 34 deaths to date. Please support our cause to protect our frontliners. We are seeking your help through Burden to Breakthrough.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you next week. Thank you to our team. Love you.